Good morning. Welcome to Mitchie's Motivational Monday. Kind of the same entrance every time, isn't it? It's called habit. It's funny how we create habits in life. So, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope the weather was beautiful as it was here. Oh my goodness, just absolutely gorgeous weekend. Got some stuff done outside. It was a decent weekend for weather, I'll tell you that. Nice and breaking the temperature and just sunny, clear skies, just absolutely gorgeous morning this morning. Unbelievable. So today I wanted to talk about maturity and growth and becoming different, like changing in how we act on a daily basis. I think as we grow and as we mature and as we get older, we start thinking about things differently. We start seeing things differently. We start, having a different mindset. And, with maturity comes patience, comes understanding, comes compassion for other people. Things like that used to intrigue us or stimulate us, like small talk and stuff like that, doesn't mean anything that much anymore. What means more to us now is deeper conversations, is more heart-to-heart conversations, and not just some superficial front that we put on to try and impress somebody else. There's something to be said about being confident in who we are, and understanding that as you grow, as you mature, as you get older, your view on things change. It changes a lot. And I did mention patience. Patience is one of the biggest things that I think that we tend to learn as we get older. Although I know some older people that just are miserable and they're just short-tempered and have no patience. So I guess it can't go for everybody. But speaking from my experiences, I've learned to become more patient. And in this ever-changing world that we live in, this ever-changing social dynamic that keeps blasted at us, we spend more time on our phones than we do in somebody else's face. Ever since I moved here to Illinois, I do spend some time with my friend across the street, my brother, Clint Westwood. And I cherish that time. I try to limit that time because I know he's got his time with his family, and that's important. Family's important, and having that time to spend with them, making that time to spend with them. Some things I wish I would have done a little differently in my younger years, spending more time with my family, spending more time with my kids. But we make sacrifices, right? We make sacrifices when we're younger. Our younger years are our earning years. The younger years that we spend earning, because that's just how we're designed. We're young, we have the energy, and we need to get out there and we need to supply a lifestyle for our family. And sometimes that involves sacrifice. And that's okay. It's just part of life. And hopefully as you get older and as your family grows, right, in years, you tend to revert back. You tend to go back and try and spend a little more time with them. And so I know the importance of family. I know the importance of time that we spend. In today's world, a lot of us are dealing with mental health issues. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean like depression. There's so much in this world to see and be depressed about. So how do we overcome that? How do we overcome our mindset? Because it's our mind ultimately. And some of us, I know in the past, like I come from the men in my family having depression issues. So there was a period in my life not so long ago that I was taking antidepressant medication. And it was just something about it, and it's just me speaking for myself, obviously not advice, but there was just something about it that I just I just felt I could beat this, right? And for so long I fought it and got to a point where I absolutely needed that medication. And then after time, and I think it was when I found my inner peace, when I found my inner joy of life, like you can have joy in your heart and still go through rough times. But the joy in your heart helps you get through those rough times. It helps you see those rough times differently. And, everything's a matter of perspective. If you don't like what you're looking at, change your perspective. You might see sides of it that are necessary, sides of it that have to be. I've talked before about how we have to go through things in life. We have to go through these tough times. We have to go through the good times. And without the tough times, we wouldn't appreciate the good times. Without the struggles in life, we wouldn't appreciate the good things. And so a lot of it is mindset. A lot of it is, waking up in the morning and being grateful, being thankful to have the opportunity of today and the blessing and the gift of the present today. And when you start to wake up in the morning and you think in that direction, you think that, yes, all right, I got another shot at this. It's mindset, it's perspective. We all get stuck in our heads, and man, I'll tell you what, when you get stuck in your head, it's damn near impossible to drag yourself out of it. Oh, it can really tear you down. And we have to be careful. We have to start thinking, why are we feeling this way? What causes us to feel this way? I know when I get my down times, it's mostly just because I'm lonely, because I need people around me. I need that interaction, that humanity, that face-to-face conversation, that deep talk, looking in someone's eyes, not looking at a screen typing. And, separating that and getting out there and trying to expand that human contact, I think is important in this day and age. All this digital bullshit, it all has its purpose, but we're losing touch with humanity. We're losing touch with who we are because we're sitting in front of a screen. We need to get out. We need to enjoy life. We need to experience other people. We need to, find other people that lift us up, that we lift up. It's been a rough few months, and I've said this before, but I know at the end of the day, I'll get through it. We'll all get through it. There will hopefully always be a tomorrow. It's not a promise. It's not a factual thing that there's going to be a tomorrow. I get it tomorrow. One day we might just not wake up. So it's important to cherish those moments. It's important to seek other people and expand your community, so to speak, because with what's coming, we're going to need all the community we can get around us, and finding out what's important to us in life. Looking back, chasing that dollar, it was necessary. It wasn't important. There's a difference, I think. I made it important for myself instead of just using it as necessary, and losing sight of the fact of what was really important, and that was the family. So don't get caught in that trap. Don't get caught in your mind. Don't get caught in the thought process of, this is not going to get better. This is not going to, turn out well. This is going to happen, or this bad thing's going to happen. Stop. Just stop. It's only going to happen if you let it happen. You have to get the mindset that no matter what happens, like the other day, for example, Thursday, driving home from the job, put my car, I'm at the light, I go to take off, missing gears. Like, what the hell? This is an automatic, right? So I was able to limp it home. I get home, pull up to the mailbox, no mail, as usual. Go to put it in reverse, nothing. My car does not go in reverse. Had to do a big loop around, get it into the drive, get it into the garage. So my car is pretty much done. I can't afford the money to put into it. Fortunately, I'm blessed with having a truck. It'll just cost me more to go where I gotta go. But the point is that my car is trying to tell me something. I looked at this as a signpost. It says, there is no reverse. There is no reverse in life. There's only forward. There's only drive. We don't have reverse. We can't go in reverse. We're only go forward. So keep it in drive. Sometimes we might put it in neutral. Sometimes we might have it in high gear. But always keep moving forward. Always take that step, that next step, that important step into tomorrow. I hope this message finds you guys well. I hope that it lifts you up. I hope you realize that you have everything right here and right here to do whatever it is that you need to do in life. You have all of the tools. You just have to learn how to use them. We just have to learn how to use them. And we have to surround ourselves with those amazing people and get out there and experience life. Garden's doing pretty good. It's almost harvest time. What am I gonna do? I planted way too many tomatoes. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a fabulous week. I hope you go after every day with a purpose and realize in the morning, every morning that you wake up, the gift that you're given that day, and do something positive with it. Do something amazing. I mean, amazing could be making a great breakfast. I mean, that's pretty amazing, right? So I'm going to leave you on that note. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I hope you have a great week. And I hope this message reaches you and lifts you up. Have a great one. And we'll talk soon. Love you all. Peace.